Talk about unnecessary risks. And especially not wearing like a school uniform, everyone is looking at us, right? Oh well. I'm thinking of getting to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Let's go.
Thank you.
I worked in Butcher. It would be the perfect place to look. Well, let's get going. I think we also never went... Oh no, we did went here once, like outside of Confidence, right? I think one time we went here with Chihaya. Just to get like more approval points. I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It's kind of fun how this game just really pushes the coffee knowledge. And not only with Haru, but also with Sojiro. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Aha. Any of you watching like really deep into coffee? That's fascinating.
Yes.
Right? It is. I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday. I kind of feel like Haru is like at one point just like reinventing the family franchise and is just going to go for like only coffee. You know, Okumura Food didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. Ooh, maybe like a company reboot. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of your family business is. Our family business is. I had no idea. Also must have grown like really rapidly. If like a grandfather like just like opened one shop and now it's like a like an international company. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or 2 ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. Then how did they even expand from like one cafe to like such a big corporation? Oh well. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even given out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Yeah, that sounds like quite different than the current company spirit. And the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place. Aww. I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I mean, remember that one teacher who was like really advocating for the fast food? He would probably go. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. Oh. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. Which I mean, also just from like an economical view, is also not very good for your revenue, right? Black like coffee. Do you think Haru would appreciate a joke? You know what, let's try it. Black like coffee.
Huh?
Oh, I get it. You're so funny, Akira-kun. Ah, it worked. You were trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Thanks for that. I thought so that maybe she would appreciate like some lightening the mood. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside. You literally not even finished with high school. It's okay.
And
I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So, I'm going to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. I don't know, I'm kind of sad that it kind of feels like Haru is just like putting more and more pressure on herself, like during this conflict, right? Oh well. We have 4 more ranks to remedy that. How am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? Especially after all that backstory. I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Oh, who is that? Oh gosh. Why? Why? Do you think we have to change his heart, or like the company's president's heart? But I mean, with the exception of Futaba, so far we didn't have like changes of heart with like companion characters, right? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You completely forgot this whole cat incident? Huh. You're one of those brats from before. Yeah, Haru, why are you still married to him? Like, I don't know. Not married, but engaged. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please, excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? Sure, just cause I'm a guy we're on a date. Sure thing, dude. You're not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh? She did? Didn't she say she's just like going to endure it? Hey, you go, Haru. Tell him off. Oh yeah. And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into of your own free will. Can he even make like a contract which says like you have to marry someone? Is that even legal? And I mean, Haru has like assets of like one of the biggest companies here. She can afford a good lawyer, right? Kick this creep in the nuts, Haru. I think he would deserve that. The contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. And also, I mean, okay, sure. For like company politics reasons, Okumura wanted Haru to marry this guy. But why did he make like such a shitty contract for himself and his daughter? That guy's really a creep. Even so, And what about your employees? You're really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Dude, even if you would get the company, are you just going to destroy the company? What a master strategic move. Besides, the marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. Because I mean, that's the other thing, even if they did marry... Is he just like trying to take over power? That reminds me. Did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton.
Huh?
What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. What the heck? What the heck is this? What the heck is this president doing? Just like planning her marriage. It is so weird. Feel free, Mana-chan, go and punch him. Wait a minute. I'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There will be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? What the heck, dude? It is so insane that despite like Haru's awakening, it seems like still it's like only like old, or in his case young men still deciding over her fate, right? Like what the heck? Why didn't you go stop by the gym or something? What? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. Can you do something, Haru, please? Can we do something? I'm out of here. What a loving husband to be. Oof. I'm sorry about that. Me too, Haru, me too. That guy's horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. What kind of etiquette is that? What kind of etiquette does he have? Does he has if he like talks like that to her? Like, what? And fame? The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. Haru, we need to do something about this. Even if you lose like your company, don't. Because I mean, it kind of feels like if she marries him, she's going to lose it anyway, right? He's going to get Okumura fruit as well as my entire inheritance. And I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. It kind of feels like we're before the whole awakening arc. Oh, sorry. I practically forced you to say that. What? But thank you. Are we changing his heart? Can we change his heart? That kind of sounds like the easiest solution to the problem right now, right? Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Kind of seems like she shouldn't be alone right now. Part Haru. Let's see what she's going to say now. Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me, and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. Just ask a lawyer, Haru, or something. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. It's alright to depend on friends. Why is that so hard for so many people in this game to accept? But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Change of heart? Talking to you helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? I think a change of heart would be the easiest.
Ah, you're back.
Right. Can we go to Chihaya, maybe? Aha! Here we go. I think that's our final hangout with like an evening confidant. That was a funny laughter. Hey, Chihaya. Let's see if we can get like an affinity reading for Haru, because I'm not sure if he might need
What
that.
shall we do?
Affinity reading. Haru. Maybe we don't need that, but I mean, in the end, it's 5,000 yen.
Here we go.
I bet you can deepen your friendship even further now. Okay, so either way, it's enough
What
now.
do you think?
Okay, let's do a verification test. The last one. There's something I'd like to ask you. Please, have a seat. Here we go.
Yes.
Yes, please sit down.
The members seem to be doing well now.
No.
I I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
But if you can change it, why even go to a fortune teller? You seem to be well.
Thanks, but I've still got a long way to go.
Or is it just because it then tells you that you need to change something to also change your fate?
I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result, but I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
It sounds kind of absurd to be like, we're not hanging out as much anymore. Let's look into the cards, like how this is going to change, instead of like just calling or talking or I don't know. But yeah, I guess you just had like absolute faith in the predictions you made, right? It's never too late.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be?
Is she doing already?
The power of conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected! I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden.
Can you get like addicted to fortune readings?
I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
Yeah, but she really made herself. I didn't think it sounded like my absolute favorite confidence, but it was still solid confident, I'd say. I support you.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak.
Is she going to confront us?
What would your conviction be as a
Ah.
phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity.
You know, that actually makes sense.
I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman.
I guess also, like, realistically, in the beginning, she would have tried to find out a lot about us, like, through reading, right?
It finally struck home for me.
You're pretty sharp.
I got you good, didn't I? But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine.
Aw.
Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear.
I mean, I do wonder what happens after we change, like, Shido's heart, right? And when or where, like, Akechi comes into the play.
The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Are you worried about me?
There's no time to be worried.
That sounds stressful.
We must take action in order to change fate, right? I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
I think it's kind of sad that we got, like, this scene so late, because I think it would have been, like, even more fitting to the unknown future, like, if we triggered that scene, like, before doing the casino, right? Thank you. And I gotta say, her readings are, like, pretty powerful and
I
useful.
am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened
confidence
the
was nice.
ultimate secret of fortune.
I really like her
granting thee
development she has,
infinite
right?
power.
But I gotta say, it is kind of sad we're just like completing so many continents now. We just have like 3 more, with Haru, Futaba, and Shinya. Special bond reading allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking. Would love to have that in real life.
Alright. Alright.
Sounds like heaven for every neurodivergent person. You can now fuse Lakshmi, the most powerful persona of the Wheel of Fortune Arcana. Special bond reading. Choosing special bond reading may change the color of certain dialogue options when you spend time with confidence. Oh yeah, I guess that would have been useful like ages ago. The highlighted option will improve your relationship with the confidant. However, remember that some answers may still change the nature of your relationship, so choose carefully.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity. Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster.
It's our companions.
It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together.
Or even more, maybe it's like all our confidence.
You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
I'd say both.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime.
I think for going through with everything and getting her to rank 10, I think she could give us like a slight discount, right?
Goodbye!
Oh well. It's both, right? Ching! I kinda miss going to school. In-game. Out-game, never again. But in-game, I do miss it. This might be the first time I actually care about an election. Isn't Shido cool?
How about you?
A charismatic politician can make even apathetic young people excited, him. And not only does Mr. Shido have good judgment and decisiveness, he has important qualities as a leader. I like communication skills. Don't you think his words are easy to understand? Don't his speeches resonate with you? Everyone's getting tricked by his facade. They don't know it's all lies. We have to make him show his true colors. On it, Ann. Well, not really on it. We're preparing for it. I really like the Phantom Thieves poster we have in our room. I also want one like that, but where would I put it? We could finish Futaba, but I just want to make sure that we can't hang out with Haru. Let's go for Futaba. Let's do it like this, I think that's easier. Hey Futaba.
I should write something.
Before we talk, let me write in my diary. Hello there.
Welcome back!
Yo! What do you want to do today, Akira? Let's hang out.
What?
Wait, wouldn't it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of our infiltration plan, you know? That's a very good point, Futaba, but for whatever reason we don't care. We'll be fine. Really? Oh, I guess I can't complain too much since you're going to be hanging with me. Hey Kira, I'm ready. Let's do the last thing on the promise list. Wasn't that like spending a day without us? Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. What's the plan? Are you going to hang out with Futaba? Last thing on the promise list is being okay without you around. I think I want to give it another shot.
Alright!
I'm coming for you, Akihabara. Oh boy.
I'm going to
Akihabara,
go
the
take a
final
look
boss.
around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back. I'm kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out!
Why are we in the section with like all the ACs? Oh well. I don't know, I would kind of wait somewhere else, not with like ACs and like washing machines. 30 minutes have passed. She's still not back. But I was been gone for 45 minutes. I'm starting to get worried.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time.
Aw, sounds like she didn't bother.
I was having fun.
And we just waited here with the ACs and the washing machines. How exciting.
Guess that means I beat my mission, huh? You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time.
It's not just here, though.
Her pants are so short. I always notice, and I'm like, why? You're 13.
My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning.
Aw. And she sounds so optimistic.
I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
And I mean, you're so young, Futaba. You're going to change. Don't worry. You can do this.
I know I can do it now. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store.
Are they a little young to start working? Huh. I think for like almost every job you have to be at least like around 16 here.
It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
It'd be really cool if they got like into the same high school. You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a
What a
reward if I
cliché.
completed my promise list. Remember?
I mean, we do have the money, right? How expensive can the most expensive thing Futaba can find here be, right? I honor my promises.
You the man. You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy, but it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important.
You gave her something? Or is she just talking about like the whole change of heart and stuff? The list?
You gave me my life back.
Yeah, it's a change of heart.
It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am, and that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead, but you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
I feel a strong bond with Futaba. Yeah, Futaba's confidence was really cool. I like that part a lot.
I am thou. Thou art I.
A little bit wild, because like there
Thou
was so
hast
many like
turned a vow
subplots.
into
But
a
hey,
blood oath. Thy
pretty cool
bond shall
subplots.
become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the hermit, granting thee infinite power.
Final guard. Chance to nullify a fatal attack to a current party member. Ooh. As always, I wonder like, what's the chance? Is it like a % or like 90? But it sounds pretty cool. Second awakening. Transforms persona into mythological trickster.
All right.
Let's see.
All right.
You can now fuse Ongyo Ki, the most powerful persona of the Hermit Arcana. I mean, it kind of still have to be like an UFO-like persona, right? If she can like sit in.
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
You know, I usually like the second ones more, but I think in this specific case, I kind of think the one before was cooler. What do you think?
Alright.
Taos persona Necronomicon has transformed into Prometheus.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you.
Oh
Feel
boy.
free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Aw,
I'm serious, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed. So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh?
You can't think of anything nicer than a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Oh well. I mean, Sojiro is basically cooking all the time, so it's like pretty much better food than like instant yakisoba.
I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be.
Oh well, here we go. At least it sounds affordable.
Thanks.
Treasure skimmer. What is that? Find out if a foe's carrying a rare item ahead of time. That kinda only feels useful if you're like contemplating
back.
whether to attack or run away, which we don't really do, I think. Okay, I'd say let's just get some training done. We don't have any more confidence at night. So, training is...
Oh, you want to do it?
And we're just skipping.
Alright. Alright.
Some more max HP. Which is, I think, also like great preparation for the next palace, right? Oh no. More Shido approval. I heard Shido's approval rating went up again. The election is already decided. I mean, I can't imagine anyone but Shido in office. It'd be nice to have a strong country. Shido has this in the bag. I can't wait for the election. Ugh. It's already December. This sure has been a one rough year. Those Phantom Thieves incidents were horrible. I never thought terrorists would attack Tokyo. It's also curious that, like, back with the mental shutdowns and, like, the, subway incidents, I mean, people were concerned, but, like, way less concerned compared to now. And also back then, people died, right? I'm glad the election is almost here. We'll be able to breathe easy with Masayoshi Shido in office. If only you knew. Yes, it seems promising. It's looking like next year will be a better year.
I should have known.
Do they not see the disaster that looms in the distance? Failure is intolerable. We must act swiftly. We are honest, Yusuke.